By 7 a.m, 4,000 miners were at Orgreave waiting for the coke lorries to arrive. Police had been expecting them. They equalled the number of pickets. When the lorries came an hour later, the miners' ranks had swelled to more than 5,000. As the last lorry went in, the trouble started. Pickets charged straight into the police riot shields. In seconds, a pack of police 20 deep was fighting a shower of stones to hold the pickets back. The first cavalry charge came a few minutes later, and it clearly worried the pickets. More police reinforcements, this time taking advantage of the confusion caused by the horses. As the horses came back, pickets threw half bricks at them. Then they started on the front line of police. Some of the pickets had wrenched riot shields away from the front line. When they started to gather for another push, the second wave of mounted police went in, scattering the pickets right across the field. Tension built up. The assistant chief constable warned the pickets to stop throwing missiles and disperse. They didn't. More reinforcements, this time with short shields and truncheons. After 2 hours, the police were tired of being pushed and pelted with house bricks. The pickets knew what to expect. They'd been warned it could turn nasty, and it did. There were many injuries on both sides.
Cheers.
More than 100 pickets were arrested.
Get in here and see what they're doing.
The miners' leader, Arthur Scargill, wearing his baseball hat, was in their midst, and the police didn't like it.
Scargill's presence is always provocative. He knows that. Everybody knows that. When he arrives, people get excited. I'd rather he kept away.
They seem to be a lot more determined today.
They did, and there was far more stone and other missile throwing than I've seen since we started here, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So certainly they have stepped up the violence.
Later, Mr. Scargill was injured in the violence.
Super, Arthur. And a crack at back head with his shield.
Is it not here?
Yeah.
Police said he'd fallen and hurt himself. Mr. Scargill had a different version.
All I know is that these bastards rushed in and this guy hit me up back at head with a bloody shield and knocked me to the ground out. He's cut my bloody arm, he's hit me on head.
When we picked him up, he was semi-conscious. This big fella here picked him up.
Mr. Scargill was taken to hospital with arm, head and leg injuries. In the afternoon, there were more injuries and arrests as police drove the pickets back up a hill away from the coking plant. Cars from a nearby scrapyard were overturned and set alight to stop the police advance.
No way is this picketing. The miracle is that no one has been killed here today, either by being trampled on in the surges or struck by some of these enormous bricks that have been thrown, half-house bricks and that sort of thing. You obviously saw the barrage coming over and the shields were taking the full weight of those things. Without those shields being there, there would have been a lot of policemen in hospital.
Some pickets laid the blame for the violence elsewhere.
We deplore the people that thrown the bricks. We deplore them. We want you arrested because they're no miners. They're only agitators. Young communists in the lot. We deplore them. We're here to do a peaceful picket, okay. Nothing else.
I accept that, my old son.
Okay.
Well,
fair enough.
Tonight, Mr. Scargill is still in hospital. He's being treated alongside injured miners.
The scenes that have been witnessed today at Orgreave are almost unbelievable, and nobody could have predicted that this sort of thing would be seen from our police force in 1984.
The police say you fell and hurt yourself.
Well, I think such a comment is unworthy even of the police in this situation. The fact is that many people saw what happened. I was hit by a riot shield, there's no doubt about that, and I don't think that I would be in here if I'd just fallen over a sleeper, and I'll leave such silly comments to police.
The debris remains, but Orgreave is now quiet. Tomorrow, thousands of policemen will once more be drafted in from many parts of Britain. Phil Roman, News at 10, South Yorkshire.